Have you ever felt like you're on a hamster wheel? You keep running, chasing goals society has set, and you believe you're moving forward. But deep down, do you get the feeling you're just running in circles, trapped in some kind of invisible hand? This feeling isn't new. It has existed for ages and is told in one of the greatest stories of Eastern culture, Journey to the West. But today, we won't just retell the story of a mischievous stone monkey. We will deconstruct it to understand why Sun Wukong, the Monkey King, is a reflection of us all. More importantly, the lesson in humility that the universe had to teach him might just help us find peace in our own chaotic lives. Sun Wukong, the embodiment of unrestrained ambition. Sun Wukong's story begins like an ambitious dream. Born from a stone, he's an extraordinary being with natural talent and a desperate desire to defy all limits. Rejecting the simple life of a monkey, he travels far and wide seeking knowledge, magic, and immortality. He learns 72 transformations, a symbol of being able to do anything, to adapt to any situation. He collects 7 different types of immortality, representing an absolute craving for existence, for control over his own fate. He wields a staff that weighs a massive 17,500 pounds, but can shrink to fit behind his ear, a metaphor for infinite power that can also be hidden away. Does this sound like a mythological hero? Yes, but it also sounds like someone we know. It's the image of us when we're just starting a new job, full of ambition, eager to learn every skill, searching for every secret to be the best. We believe that with our intelligence and hard work, we can overcome any obstacle and defeat any rival. With unlimited power comes an unlimited ego. Sun Wukong proclaims himself the great sage, equal to heaven, and declares war on the celestial realm. Heavenly armies and powerful magical weapons are no match for him. This battle isn't just physical, it's a battle of the ego. It's an image of ourselves when we achieve a small success and start to believe we've beaten the system, that we've found the code to life. The more we succeed, the bigger our ego grows, and the blinder we become to our own limitations. The oh crap moment, ego versus enlightenment. But when unlimited power meets zero wisdom, it's a recipe for divine disaster. Although Sun Wukong defeated heaven, the Jade Emperor knew that force was not the answer. He did something no ruler wants to do. He called for help. And the one he called wasn't a god of war, but the Buddha. This is one of the most crucial and profound moments in the story. When the arrogant and chaotic Sun Wukong meets the calm and collected Buddha, the conflict is no longer a battle of strength against strength. It's a confrontation between ego and enlightenment. The Buddha doesn't use force. He simply issues a challenge. Can you escape from the palm of my hand? To Sun Wukong, this is a joke. With the ability to travel thousands of miles in a single leap, how could one small hand hold him? He launches himself into the air, flying at a speed that tears through space and time, for hours, days, years, until he sees 5 colossal pillars stretching from the ground to infinity, marking the very edge of the universe. In a moment of supreme pride, Sun Wukong lands in the Buddha's palm, boasting of his victory. And that's when the shocking truth hits. The Buddha slowly turns his hand over. The magnificent pillars Sun Wukong flew to weren't the edge of the universe. They were the Buddha's fingers. The words he wrote were still there on the middle finger. And the mark he left was still there, at the base of the thumb. Sun Wukong thought he had reached the end of the universe, but the truth is, he never left the Buddha's palm. This is the ego-shattering moment. The moment we believe we've outsmarted life, found all the shortcuts, but reality gently reminds us we are nowhere near true understanding. The story is a metaphor for samsara, the cycle of rebirth in Buddhism. We keep running, trying to escape, but we are simply running in circles within the very palm of that cycle. The mountain life's pause button, and here's the second lesson. The Buddha doesn't punish Sun Wukong. He doesn't imprison him or harm him. He transforms his hand into a mountain and pins him beneath it for 500 years. That mountain isn't a punishment, it's a pause button. Sun Wukong's life was an endless series of actions. Fighting, learning, boasting. He never found stillness, never truly confronted himself. The mountain forces him to be still, to face his ego for 500 years. And that is where true transformation begins. In our own lives, that mountain might be a major professional failure, a broken relationship, or a health crisis. We often see these as setbacks, as something holding us back. But in reality, they are the mountains life gives us to force us to be still, to stop and truly figure out who we are, beneath all the ambition, the endless running, and the constant need for validation. The mountain teaches us a lesson no battle ever could: humility. It teaches us that true power doesn't lie in controlling others, but in controlling ourselves. Conclusion: the path to enlightenment, and when Sun Wukong is finally freed, he is no longer the arrogant monkey he once was. He has learned humility and is ready for a new journey, to protect the monk Tripitaka on his quest for the Buddhist scriptures. Sun Wukong's story isn't about defeating an external monster. It's about taming the inner monster, his own ego. So what about you? Are you on a journey to find the edge of the universe? Or have you realized that it's all just the Buddha's fingers? Remember, stillness isn't weakness. It's where true transformation begins. And your mountain, no matter how big it is, isn't a punishment. It's an opportunity to find humility and wisdom. If this story resonated with you, please hit the subscribe button and the notification bell to not miss our next videos. Because Sun Wukong's story doesn't end here. The next part will explore what happens when an awakened soul regains its power, and you won't want to miss that.